Good evening. It is 7:50 p.m. on Tuesday 22nd of September and it is time for Today in My Boo Journal. So, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm still fighting the migraine really. It's sort of been hovering in the background, and then today I did a major sort out in here and moved some things around. I got a new drawer unit and my printer is now on top of that Calyx unit. The washi that was up there is over there, and I'm exhausted, absolutely exhausted. Anyway, yesterday did my teeth and my day face cream. I did not wear makeup. We did not do reading eggs. I did not check my dreads.
And then say hi. Didn't see that one coming. Hi everyone.
What do you want?
Just to know if anyone wants to get dolled. Because I'm doing on my bed today. I get to play until 8:30, guys.
You do, don't you?
Today is time to day Mum's Boo Journal.
Time for Today in My Boo Journal. Right.
We get married.
Because you're my baby. Mwah.
I'm going to be the king. She's going to be the queen. We can have a throne, snacks. We can have a really nice table. And we can have some thrones. One for Mum and one for me. And you know what we're going to have for all that food? We're going to have chocolate waffles.
Chocolate waffles, eh? That
Yeah.
sounds like a fabulous idea. Right, give me a kiss. Go off to bed. Mwah. Nighty night. No, go on. Off you go.
There's
Night
a
night.
cage with a dragon in.
Go to bed.
That's
now.
right.
Now. Right. So I've coloured in those. I uploaded my new chores list. Sorry about the noise. Good night. We did mood and pain last night, so I need to do my steps. Yes, the other reason for my big tidy up was because Gemma wants a desk tour. So this is all your fault, Gemma. So, yeah. I tidied up a bit because it was atrocious. I had no room to move out here at all. I tidied up a little bit, made things a little bit nicer. Okay, it's Tuesday. Now, I booked the MOT this morning. They probably should have all gone out. I know that actually went out the other day. Going to lunch at Mother's tomorrow. Then on Friday we're going out to lunch for my eldest boy's birthday, which is nice. Right, time to change the pen. Believe it or not, I have changed the pen. I know this doesn't look like it, but I did, honest. Okay, so I didn't wear makeup, but I did do my teeth and my day face cream. See, this one's dusky. Now, Daryl did reading eggs this morning. Did all of it. He did really, really well. Although I was a little bit annoyed because it was about money, today's maths lesson. And it quickly showed him like a picture of British money and said, you know, this is a 1p, this is a 2p, this is a 5p, 10p, 20p, 50p, pound coin, £2, and then the notes. And then it expected him to like know how to use it, and it was like, he's had literally no experience with money. He calls pound coins, which is what he gets when his teeth fall out. And for those of you who are in America, they look like this. Hang on, and I'll pull the focus up a little bit. That's what a pound coin looks like. Okay. Just to show you a few others. That's a 20p piece. That's a 5p. That's a 10p. That's a 2p. That's a 1p. That's all I've got to hand at the moment. So, you know, they're quite a lot of coins for children to remember. And it just launched him in and said, you know, make up, you know, out of these coins, make up £5. And it was like, whoa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the shop and grab a load of change so that we can play like shops and things like that. And I'm going to print up some, like, a specimen of notes. I'm not creating money, I'm just doing it so I can teach Daryl. I haven't checked my dreads, haven't done the garden, haven't brushed the dog's in my bad books at the moment for stealing food, so I'm not talking to her at the moment. I am filming today in my blue journal. I've not knit on the shawl. I've not had any caffeine. I am having a drink though. I've had chips. Right, so now I need to post my in progress habits. That's this one, the picture that I took a few days ago. So I'll do that and then I'll be right back. I'm so tired, you guys. I went to bed with a pounding migraine last night and it affects your sleep, doesn't it? You know, I didn't pull a card today. I literally didn't have a chance. I got up, we did schooling, and then Callie and Rob turned up. Well, Rob and Matthew turned up with Callie in tow with a sofa that they're storing here. So I dealt with all that, and then they were here for a little bit, and then it was just like, you know, housework, organising my office, catching up. So I just never got around to actually doing that one. Right, we're now on the 22nd. I suppose actually that would make more sense if I turned it that way, wouldn't it? So I'm going to put that my mood is probably about there because I'm a bit fed up and tired with the migraine. I'm thinking like mega early night tonight, but I said that last night and then I got carried away because I bought some printable numbers. I was talking about these yesterday, if I recall correctly, from Lovely Lynn's Life, and I was a bit annoyed because there was no zeros. So I had to buy the zeros separately, and this is what you get. So what I then spent last night doing was creating a sheet like this of all ones, all twos, all threes, all fours, all fives, all sixes, all seven. Now the only difference is her zeros pages, they're all different. Obviously all of my ones are going to be the same, all of the twos are going to be the same, all of the threes, so there's going to be no variety in that, but they're going to be scattered throughout the journal. So yeah, so this is a job that I have got. So, you know, I might actually do something a little bit different on Wednesday. I might either sort of sit and do some fussy cutting, or I was thinking I might do some knitting or something once I set up the weekend, just something a bit different because I don't really know what else to do. It's better than it was, so we're gonna come down one off of, you know, off of red alert down to sort of orange alert, I think, with the pain. So now we want sleep. So, you know, if sitting and chatting and fussy cutting is something you don't mind watching, let me know. If you'd rather I got the knitting out, let me know that too. We can always do that, that's fine. Yeah, so according to this, I didn't actually go to sleep till about 3:45, and that's probably bang on actually, because the pain kept me awake. Then I got up at 6 to get some painkillers, and I was awake for ages. A good half hour or so. And then I went back to sleep, and then Daryl, bless his heart, let me sleep. until nearly 9 o'clock. Wow. So I haven't done it so far, but I'm actually putting a break in this line here. And then when I went back to sleep for this section, this second section, because I came down, took some painkillers, and then went upstairs and laid there for, you know, nearly an hour wondering if I was going to be sick. I was at that stage of the migraine. And when I finally sort of went back to sleep, I went out cold, didn't respond, you know, was out like a fucking light. Thankfully, Daryl knows that happens sometimes, and he plonks himself in bed next to me and chats away. It's not like I'm not unconscious, you know. If I needed to be awake, I would wake up. He would just have to sort of talk to me to wake me up, but he's aware that sometimes when Mummy's in a lot of pain, she needs sleep, and he sits himself in his bed or in my bed next to me and chatters away like nobody's business. But because I'm not required, I can sleep, you know, because he's not actually talking to me. I just stay asleep, which is great. Bless him, he's so good. Oh, it's Tuesday. I've got to put the bins out. Right, so I've done loo and laundry. They've both been done. And the office has been blitzed. Oh, what a cool Instagram handle. Ran away with the moon. Love it. I know somebody who uses Cuckoo Cuckoo from X-Men. I have a vacuum downstairs. Dishwasher is on. The worktops have been done, because I've just cleaned up my kitchen as well. So I'm going to go out there in a minute. I'm going to go and check my fridge and put the bins out, I think. Yeah, cool. I crossed those off with the wrong fucking pen. Not that it matters, because it's virtually the same, isn't it? Right. So that's that. I've taken to using this little bulldog clip to keep it closed, because if I don't, it tends to open. So I'm just putting this on just to train the spine a little bit more, because although I've pressed it and all of that lot, I think it's because it's laminated, it just wants to pop open. So yeah, I added another little tag in, that's from the top of the box, and I just detailed about how when Emily did these dreadlocks of Daryl's hair, she sent me some blonde ones, and I tried to dye them with this colour and it didn't go very well. I should have done a picture, but never mind. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. But I think I'd be best off removing those for now while I write on the other side. So let's have a look at what the challenges are. The Thing. That's one of Stuart's favourite horror films. A zombie hand. Someone shoot Amy for me, please. Right, I don't need to do sassy but classy lettering. Okay, ugh. I'm inclined to actually try and use some of those numbers just to pretty up my page. That was where I sort of just repeated it, but then I thought, well, you know, in the month you use a lot more twos than you do any other number, don't you? Because you've got the 2nd of the month, the 12th of the month, and then all the 20s. So, you know, I don't know, I might go back and splurge and buy the individual numbers, because they'll all be separately patterned. But what I love as well is that whatever she used to collage her numbers is in like Dutch or German. I think she's Dutch, but I recognise some German writing there. My only bugbear is she's one of those where her patrons get all the rewards, you know, and it's just like, not everybody can afford to subscribe to every fucking Patreon out there. You put your content out on YouTube and people are watching you on YouTube, and it's YouTube where you get bloody recommended. So Stop locking your shit to Patreon. I will never, as it says in my comments, switch to Patreon. I will never make you guys pay for the crap content that I put out. I'm not saying that, you know, Patreons or Patreon users, or I don't know, what do they call it? Put out crap content, but you will never have to pay to see my content. So you can glue them down like that. I'm thinking I might distress the edges though. Just, you know, for the... Oops. Just a little bit, just to take the white off the edge. See, I mean, you could even like put them on your coloured ones. Always put too much fucking glue stick on. And because I've inked the edges, it's now making a mess. That's so annoying that that's happened. If I can erase it. Also, I think my numbers have come out sort of slightly different sizes dependent on how I did it. So yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Okay, so the thing. Let me just grab a pencil. One thing I did do wrong there was I should really have put the top line across in pencil, because as you can see my writing is a little bit so if you're practicing calligraphy, was it Becca I think it was that was talking about it on my live, sorry my memory's dreadful. If you're doing it on plain paper, draw lines, okay, for the tops of your letters as well as the bottoms, so that you're consistent with your sizes. It's just, it helps in the long run. I can't make up my mind which brush pen I like more, the harder or the slightly softer tip. Fucked up that A, didn't I? Look at that, that looks awful. Doesn't help it's on card, which, you know. Okay, so a zombie hand, right. What makes it a zombie hand? Because it's green, or... I mean, how do you not know it's the Incredible Hulk's hand? Okay, let's have a go at this. And yes, I am doing this in pencil first. I'm not going straight in with pen on this one. I'm really pleased with that. The trick with any drawing is patience, because if I go in there and rub that out now, I'm going to smear the ink. I know I am. So I'm going to leave it to dry for a couple of minutes and then I'll be back. Fingers crossed. I just want to erase the pencil lines. Yay! Okay, right, now I'm going to go at this with some paint. There's a picture on that side. No, it's my red spread thingy. That's good. Oh, my back hurts. I have to be careful because I'd said to myself on the 20th I'll do enough pages for 10 days, and over the past couple of days I've done a double spread, you know, so I'm gonna stick to this page today and then we'll do something on this page for tomorrow. I don't know what, but oh, I'm going to go for lunch at my mother's so I can get some photographs. I'll take my camera out. I've got the perfect colour for my zombie hand. Right, let's start off by doing the nails. Sorry if you see me grimacing, my back's in spasm. So I'm using very little water because A, that means the colour is stronger, and B, hopefully it won't end up all over the frickin' place. When you're working on paper that's not watercolour, always go back over it. Well, I assume you can on watercolour paper as well. I don't work on watercolour paper. You can layer it, but it's best to do it without a lot of water, otherwise it compromises the card. And what that means is it actually starts to affect the card. So I'm really making sure I get all the water off of my brush. Isn't this the perfect zombie green? It's from Jane Davenport and it's called Water Spirit. But even though you haven't used a lot of water, be careful when you got against a different colour, because you don't want it to run. Can't use that. So I'm going to leave that there. I journaled a whole page worth yesterday. I'm pleased with how this came out. So yeah, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. I don't know whether you noticed yesterday, but I did change the title to say that I'd worked in a junk journal. I haven't got around to taking a photo. I will at some point. I'm not sure when, but I will at some point. So anyway, I will leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't already, then maybe you could consider subscribing by clicking the book down in the bottom corner of your video, or the little icon of my face, I think it is at the moment, when it appears at the end of this video. If you click the book, you'll be subscribed, and if you hit the bell that then appears down below, you'll be notified when I upload new content. Any comments, suggestions, questions or feedback, anything you want me to have a go at, anything like that. Am I doing something that you think is wrong? Is there something else you think I should include? Anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. And if you've got none of that, say hi. Kisses for Daryl, because Daryl likes kisses. He loves his kisses. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go to bed early, I think, tonight, because it's 10 to 9. By the time I've finished all this, it'll be nearly 10 o'clock by the time this is all edited and uploaded and ready to go. Awesome. I will see you in... No, I won't see you in Wednesday's edition, because I'll be live. I will be live. So you'll be seeing this on Wednesday morning. So, fancy a live tonight. Wednesday night, that is. It'll be on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/prettytechpurr. You can find the links in the Linktree link down below, okay, in the description box. Yeah, 7:30 PM UK time or 2:30 PM Eastern. We'll get set up for next week. I haven't set up for October yet. That's a bit of a shit. We might not get set up for next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't know. I might just chat. I might not do anything. I don't know. I might just sit here and natter to you all. Because there's only a few days in October. In that way. There's only 3 days in next week. And 4 days in... 3 days in September and then 4 days of October. And I'd like to sort of put that week in October. I don't know. I'll have to think, because I haven't set up the monthlies yet. Okay. I'll make a decision. But I will see you tomorrow night, live. Or tonight, by the time you've watched this. Okay? On Twitch. Come join me. Let's chatter. Talk rubbish. Oh. Sorry about that. And yeah, I'll see you then. Have a fantastic rest of your day, no matter what you're doing. Thank you for joining me today. I always appreciate it. I'm really sorry I've started yawning at you guys. Oh God, I'm so tired. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Bye.